So we're in the last few days of January. I got my seed starting schedule done last week, so I know what I'm going to grow this year, and there were a few things to start in January.
Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good day. My name's Kate, and what's in the garden today is some last minute January seed starting. So let's get back inside.
Normally I don't do my seed sowing at the dining room table, so I'll do my best not to make a mess. First I'll prepare this tray I made a couple years ago. It's extra narrow to fit on the windowsill because I don't have a grow light set up, and I'm lining it with foil so water doesn't drip out the bottom from the pots or modules. I'll start with the celery seeds, which are really small by the way. I like to write the seed labels first, and I put the date on the back. And then I'll fill the module tray. I got this little kid-sized trowel out for that. I've definitely forgotten how much potting mix you need to fill these things. I've never grown celery before, but I'm just going with the seed packet instructions. The packet says to sow them 3 to a cell, about a 1/4 inch deep, thin to the strongest, and that they might take up to 30 days to germinate. So fingers crossed this goes well. I'm also not sure how many I actually want to grow. I should be able to harvest individual stalks as I need them, letting the plants continue to grow. So I think 6 should be enough. So I cover them over, add the label, and that's the celery. Celery is a heavy feeder, so I'll have to make sure they have plenty of nutrition, and they don't like hot temperatures, like above 90 degrees Fahrenheit or 30 Celsius. So I'll try to give them afternoon shade this summer to keep them from getting too hot. Now on to the onions. Onion seeds are pretty easy to handle, and I keep hearing that onions from seed grow better than those from sets or starts, so here we are. I like to start onions grouped in containers or pots, and because they have stronger, thick roots, I find I can separate them fairly easily when they're young. The main reason to do this is to save space if you're starting them indoors. I don't have endless windowsills after all, but you can also start them in module trays if you'd like. Again, I write out the labels first. First up is bulb onions Walla. These are a large, sweet type that can be started for spring planting or fall planting. If I had started them in the fall, they overwinter well and are hardy down to -10 Fahrenheit or -20 Celsius. Next is these shallots, Cuisse de Poulet du Poitou. These look beautiful. They're long and slender with purple skin. These are supposed to keep well, and I really enjoy cooking with shallots, so I wanted to give these a try. These ones are an heirloom variety, so I can save seed from them if I'd like. And another member of the onion family, these are seeds that my mom saved from her garden. These ones I'm not planting as food, but as an ornamental for our front garden. We have deer around our neighborhood, and onions or alliums are pretty deer resistant. These ones are about 12 to 18 inches tall with open white globe flowers. Onions are biennial plants, so we won't see the flowers until next year. And the last ones, home-saved bulb onion seeds. I'm not sure what variety these are. In fact, I'm not really sure if they'll even produce a good crop. So this one is mostly an experiment, I guess. So that's all the onions, and now everything needs a quick drink. Then I cover them with these clear grocery store clamshells, but they're not quite big enough. They're just temporary after all, to stop the seeds from drying out while they germinate. Then they're off to the basement, and I'll move them to a sunny windowsill once they sprout. Now I'm all up to date with my seed list, and I'm ready for February.